Hey everybody, this is Ditto from Reef to Reef. In the previous video, I started to step you through the features of the LX7206 in the GHL Connect app. This is the second of a three-part video where I'm going to show the features you have available to you for your LX7206 while using the GHL Connect app. So let's get started. On your Android or Apple device, find the GHL Connect icon and open the application. With the GHL Connection application open, you'll be presented with the devices configured for the GHL Connect. Choose an LX7206 light. We'll be starting today in the illumination menu. Once you're logged back into your light, click on the hamburger icon in the upper left-hand corner and choose the illumination menus. You'll be presented with menu options and choose light scenarios. The light schemes options allow you to select specific illumination channels you wish to participate in the light scene, a duration for the light scene, and the brightness of the illumination channels. For example, your friends come over and your tank lights are already turned off for the night, but you want to show your friends your tank. You can set up a light scenario and choose that light scene, which in turn will turn your lights back on so your friends can see your tank. The good news is, if you get too busy talking to your friends and forget to turn off your light scene, no worries, the system will do it automatically based on the light scenario duration that you set. Clicking back and choose the hamburger icon and select Simulations. The simulation menu option allows you to have a specific time of simulations impact your LX7206. The cloud menu option allows you to set your cloud intervals. The max pause is the interval between your clouds. The minimum duration and max duration is the length of time, which is a random generated number between the min and max that the clouds will impact your illumination channels. For example, my max pause is 30 seconds, my minimum is 10 seconds, my max is 60 seconds. A cloud will begin to impact the illumination channels on a random interval of 30 seconds and will continue to impact the illumination channels between 10 and 60 seconds. The max darkening option is the reduction percentage you want to have the clouds impact your illumination channel. Underneath the clouds menu option, you have the moon phase option. From here, you can set the start and stop time of your moon phase. The current moon phase is calculated by the LX7206 and the percentage shown in the intensity level that will be applied to the illumination channel you selected that you want impacted by the moon phase. Most users will take a blue or white channel and program those channels to be impacted by the moon. It is important to note, this will override existing illumination channel settings if you apply the moon phase for the entire day. The best option is determining the nighttime interval you want to run your moon phase when your channels are all off and set those illumination channels back on at a percentage of 5 to 10% and then apply the moon option. This allows the channels to be impacted by the moon after the lights are turned down. This is another great option for the LX7206 as you did not need to purchase another module to be added to the light. It's a specific time interval that you wish that follows the lunar cycle. Underneath the moon phase are the rainy day options. From here, you can set the percentage of darkening of your illumination channels and the days of the week you want rainy days to impact your illumination channels. Clicking on the hamburger icon, we are now going to choose the Thunderstorm menu option. The Thunderstorm menu option allows you to have thunderstorm effects that impact your LX7206. From here, you can set the intensity of the thunderstorm, the darkening of the illumination channels during a thunderstorm, and the intensity of the flashes. You can set random thunderstorms by setting the overall duration, the min and max time. The system will choose again a random number between the min and max time to start the thunderstorm. You can also manually start a thunderstorm by pressing the blue button, and in the upper right-hand corner, you can choose thunderstorm schedule. From that menu option, you can also set specific days and times you wish to have thunderstorms take place. Clicking on the hamburger icon, choose Acclimation. The Acclimation menu option allows you to have all your illumination channels impacted by a slow ramp intensity that you select, allowing you to acclimate new curl or lights to your tank. Within the Acclimation menu, you have the option to set the start and end time and the intensity percentage you want your illumination channels to be impacted by acclimation. This percentage is applied to your existing brightness level. For example, on 3/10/2019, the intensity percentage is set at 60%, and if my royal blue channels were set at 100% brightness, they would be adjusted to 60% brightness. The royal blue channels would gradually rise to 100% completing on 5/17/2019. This is a great feature of the LX7206, as I did not need to go in and adjust my existing illumination channels for the introduction of new coral. You can use these menu options and adjust all your channels at once, allowing new coral to be easily acclimated to the lights. Clicking on the hamburger icon, choose Seasonal Lighting. The Seasonal Lighting menu option allows you to have illumination channels you selected to be impacted by brightness and duration based on the seasons. For example, in the month of December, the sun is farther away from where I live and the days are shorter. Looking at the month of December, you will see that this will apply an 80% brightness and duration to my illumination channels. This means if my royal blues at noon had a set point, which was at a brightness of 100%, and I enabled seasonal lighting on that illumination channel, they would only have a brightness of 80%. If the entire duration of my royal blue lights was 12 hours that day, the duration would be reduced to approximately 10 hours. This is another great feature of the LX7206 lights, as it's built in and no controller was needed. Clicking on the chart icon in the upper right hand corner will display the brightness and duration pattern of the seasonal lighting. Here you have it, the second of 3 videos on the features found within the GHL app for your LX7206. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, or as always, you can find me on Reef to Reef. This is Ditto, signing off.